Good morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is nikymus, and you're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empath free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality. I talk about personal and self-development. And if any of that resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share this video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. Now, as a chosen one, as you continue to awaken, you might have realized that your circles are getting smaller, okay? So, of course, there used to be some groups of people, couple of people that you knew back in the days, and you will usually notice they are starting to give you some distance. So that is going to be one of the first signs that you have awakened, when you realize there is a group of people that is gravitating away from you. There will be some who will linger around for a little bit, but at the same time, you're also going to attract strangers. So there will be a lot of curious minds who are trying to come into your life. They want to figure out what is going on with you. They kind of don't understand you. They kind of think there is things that is going on with you. They don't really know what is happening to you, even if you actually don't know what is going on with you as a person, as an individual. You will also experience a shift in your consciousness. The veil will become thinner. You will be now starting to open your eyes and look beyond the world that you knew, and you realize there's a lot of things you couldn't really understand back in the days. So many things. Could include your family, could include your friends, could include your churches, your relationships. You're now starting to separate the truth from the illusion, because now you're starting to see the truth. You're starting to see people for who they are, understand particular incidents and situations that have been happening in your life previously. You're now starting to understand what has really been going on behind the scenes. And you're coming to this new sense of awareness. I could say it is very overwhelming for the awakening individual. This is usually catching you by surprise. And sometimes because you're realizing events and things and circumstances that have always been around you, you're realizing all this new awareness. You may opt sometimes to share this new knowledge with people. The knowledge has been with you this entire time. It's just because previously you was asleep, so you couldn't actually figure out these things, but now you're starting to see the truth. And you might have that feeling, and you will also attempt to share some of these things with people around you. But you see, the problem is a lot of these individuals that are coming around, they are not ready for the truth, okay? So the very first reason why you saw some of the people you used to know gravitating and running away from you is because you are coming back home to yourself. You're stepping back into your authentic shoes, the shoes that fit. You have been wearing shoes that didn't fit back in the days, but now you're starting to wear the shoes that fit. And people feel that whenever you come close to them or they come close to you, you're most likely not that same person that they used to be, that you used to be. You're all about truth. You don't believe anymore in these illusions. You want to talk about the facts. And sometimes you also realize that a lot of fear that you used to have back in the days the fear is gone. So you are able to see the truth for what it is. Not only that, you're able to talk about this. If a person has been phony, for example, in your life over the years, and you couldn't see this, now you're starting to see these people as well. You are actually calling them out. You may realize that there is almost nothing or no one can hide from you, okay? No matter what they do, you can look through and you can see through them. Now, this scenario causes some kind of discomfort with the people that try to get close to you. They feel very uncomfortable. I had a situation as well back in the days when I started sharing my truth online. So there used to be these curious minds, of course, they would come around, see what I'm doing, whatever. Sometimes they would, follow up with the channel and everything, some of the videos. But as the time went on, they noticed that actually, most likely, I could have been talking about them. And all of a sudden, they flipped this whole thing. And they was like, oh, what is wrong with this guy or this and this? In the beginning, they are like friends or whatever. They like what you do. And then all of a sudden, you see them, they're going to switch in an instant. And they will start attacking you. The reason why they're attacking you is because they feel that most likely you're talking about them. Okay, there could have been things they have been doing probably consciously or unconsciously. And now they feel like whenever they get close to you, all these things are coming out to the surface and they're being exposed. Okay, so that's why some of them, they will come in and even sometimes gravitate away from you. Like I said, as you continue digging very deep into your journey, this also opens up these doors and you'll get exposed to your purpose. No matter what purpose it will be the journey that you're supposed to take. And that journey is supposed to be authentic. It's supposed to be authentic journey. It's supposed to be a truth journey. Now, people will usually be very mad, okay? The reason why you hear so many times people finding names for you or trying to call you different kinds of names or getting angry at you, getting mad at you, ganging up on you, all this kind of stuff. People that you used to know, sometimes you might catch your friends you used to know back in the days talking about you, gossiping about you, smearing your name, is because you are making these people uncomfortable. You are forcing them. They feel you're not forcing them, you're not doing it deliberately, but for some reason, unconsciously, you're forcing them to look themselves in the mirror. Now, that is the reason why you see them all of a sudden, they are flipping. So they're like, is this person talking about me? Are they seeing me? Can they see through me? Because you are talking about everything, probably that they are, because you're not hiding anything. You are bringing everything out to the table and you're showing them exactly what is going on in their lives. Even some of the things that they never wanted to talk about back in the days, you're able to talk about a lot of these things. In other words, you find yourself triggering so many people around you, okay? And there is a lot of people that are not ready to hear the truth. They're also not ready to see the truth. Anytime they want to get to you, close to you, they feel like whatever you're going to be talking about is pushing them to look at themselves in the mirror and to see themselves for who they really are. And sometimes this thing is causing a lot of insecurities because you're bringing out a lot of their insecurities to the surface and they're not ready to do the work. So they're not ready to look within themselves and see, is there something they could have been doing probably back in the days or back in the years that they most likely even wasn't aware of. You're forcing them to see, to make an in-depth analysis in their own personal lives and to be able to see themselves for who they are. So that's what causes the triggers. They're not ready to face themselves. They're not ready to look in the mirror. They're not ready to do the work, okay? So many people, they're not there yet, okay? On a very conscious level, they are not really aware. They are not ready yet, and they are not ready for this awareness, okay? So because this awareness is like killing the illusion of that individual they thought they were back in the days. It's killing the illusion and is bringing them face to face with the reality. So if you have been, for example, involved in the narcissistic family unit or family dynamics, a lot of family members who could have been, pursuing you all the time and, causing you harm and doing a lot of, very evil and bad things, those people, the moment they start speaking with you, they are going to be forced to reevaluate their lives. Reevaluation of somebody's life also means that they have got to kill that illusion of the person they thought they were back in the days, and they've got to face the reality, their new reality of the person that they are realizing that they are. You could even sometimes have been involved with unaware narcissists, for example, because I can guarantee you also as a chosen one, the very first people you will see, usually post-awakening, will be the people that have usually been the problem. You will be actually able to see these narcissists. So a lot of these people, like I said, the family members and friends and everything, they could not have been aware that they were narcissists. But anytime they come close to you, you are talking about things that they are doing, you're talking about the way they are behaving, their personalities and everything, and you're forcing these people to see what exactly is going on behind the scenes. They're not ready. So it is what causes this insecurity, this feeling of who does this person think he is, or who does she think she is? What does she think that she can say this, or she can say that, or she can do this, or he can do that, So a lot of criticism is going to start happening. The criticism is happening because those people are mad, okay? They have built up an illusion over the years. But that illusion, they're starting to realize that it has always been a false sense of self. And now you're forcing them, you're telling them, listen, guys, this is what is really going on. You guys may not be aware, but listen, I can see this, I know this, or now sometimes you're explaining a lot of things to them and they feel like you're actually talking about them. It is extremely making a lot of people very uncomfortable and at the same time, very mad. So when you see that case where people start to gravitate a little bit far away from you, people that you used to treasure, people that used to be around you, people that you used to love, you see them all of a sudden they're gravitating away from you. You just have to understand they're not comfortable being around you. Many people are not ready for the truth. They're not ready for enlightenment. They're not ready for wisdom. They're not ready for knowledge. They are actually a little bit comfortable being their old self. And you're the person who is coming around and showing them the new reality of who they really are. And they are not ready to hear these kind of things. If you have seen these things I'm talking about, let us know in the comment section below. You have to know you have awakened or you're awakening. You're elevating, you're ascending, you're growing. You can see and you know the difference between the truth and the illusion. You're able to speak your truth. You're able to show the people what exactly is going on in their lives. And many of them, they're not ready to hear this. They don't even want you to open their mouth. So you will let us know in the comment section below if this situation has happened to you. You will let us know in the comment section below what has been the experience along the journey. And until then, you guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. Book a session, donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Nikymus signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.